Breakfast in the Blue Ridge with Lula Bell and Scotty.
For it's morning in the Blue Ridge, here beside the lonesome pine. Yes, it's morning in the Blue Ridge, and deep within this heart of mine.
Good morning, good friends. Time again to join your favorite sweethearts of the airways, Lula Bell and Scotty, for breakfast in the big but cozy kitchen of their comfortable home in the Laurels, near the village of Spruce Pine, in North Carolina's lovely mountain wonderland, the Blue Ridge.
To a cozy nest that I love the best, it's my Blue Ridge mountain home.
We'll join Lou and Scotty right after we hear an important message from a good friend of yours. Lula Bell and Scotty's mountain home, where the chickadees chirp a cheery greeting as we look in on the white. Mrs. W. is expertly flipping buttermilk pancakes on the skillet while making eyes at Mr. W., who has a hungry look as he busies himself setting the table.
Lily, the smell of these hot cakes you're cooking there is mighty near driving me crazy. Can't you do anything to hurry them up a little?
Oh, no, honey, just hold your taters. They have to be brown just right. And besides that, the more you wait, the more you'll eat.
I'm ready for a stack about French toast pie right now.
You know, it's such a beautiful morning. It makes a gal feel like singing.
Well, go ahead and sing if it won't slow up the breakfast.
Who's that tapping at the garden gate? Tap, tap, tapping at the garden gate. Every night I have heard of late somebody tapping at the garden gate. What, you sly little gal, don't you know? Why do you blush and falter so? What are you looking for under the chair? The tap, 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 and don't come from there. Every night about 8:30, there's a tap, tap, tapping at the garden gate. Every night I have heard of late a tap, tap, tapping at the garden gate. Oh, you sly little fox, you know, fidgeting about until you go. You drop the sugar spoon, why there it lies. Bless the girl, where are your eyes? If I were able to leave my chair, soon I'd find out who was there. Don't tell me you think it's the cat, 'cause cats don't tap, tap, tap like that. Every night about 8:30, there's a tap, tap, tapping at the garden gate. Every night I have heard of late a tap, tap, tapping at the garden gate. Well, here they come. Get the sorghum out, Sugarfoot.
Hey, wait a minute. You've got another customer.
Well, good morning, Jack. You're just in time.
Good morning, Jack.
Good morning to you. Oh, say, what have we here? Hot cakes
Yes, sir. Buttermilk pancakes.
with fresh churned butter and sorghum. Oh, am I glad I happened by.
Yep, you sure timed your arrival just right.
As usual.
Well, you're as welcome as a steady boarder, Jackson, my boy.
Which I appear to be.
A little more sorghum molasses?
Yeah, thank you, Scotty. Just a little bit. Oh, boy.
Listen, I'll have some more hot cakes in just a minute or three.
Oh, thank you. Are folks from North Carolina the only ones who can cook like this?
Yeah, you gotta be a native to have the knack, I think.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, what are you talking about? You're a native Tar Heel, Lily, born right over across the mountain there in Boone.
Yes, I know I was, but I learned my cooking in West Virginia. My ma figured that my bringing up could be done just as well near Elizabeth, West Virginia, as Boone, North Carolina.
Well,
Now,
if this is a sample, she was dead right, too, Lily. Pass the cakes, please, Scotty.
Here you go.
Thank you.
How about you, Sugarfoot?
No more for me now, thanks.
Well, I thought you were so hungry. You only had 10.
Well, I tell you, I got to the bottom of a pretty fair stack. Fetch me that banjo over here, Lily.
Okay, wait a minute.
Thanks. You know, the way Lou's Pappy and Mammy traveled around this section of the country when she was a kid reminds me of an old tune we used to pick and sing.
Well, you just better watch out what you pick and sing. Oh, come on, Jeff. I like that.
Cumberland Gap is a noted place, 3 kinds of water to wash your face. Lay down, boys, and take a little nap, 14 miles from Cumberland Gap. chap walked all the way from Cumberland Gap. I told my gal, if you don't care, leave my demijohn sitting right here. If it ain't here, when I get back, I'll raise trouble in Cumberland Gap.
Let me sing one of them.
All right.
Woo! Braxton Bragg came up with his band, run all the rebels from the bluegrass land. They burned all the hay and took all the meat, and they left them Yankees with nothing to eat.
Damn, gal.
You better sing them. Too many words for me.
I got a wife in Cumberland Gap. She's got a baby that calls me Pap. I know a gal in Cumberland Gap don't mind sitting in her sweetheart's lap.
By golly, we've been there, too.
Well, sir, you know, Lou, the other day we were talking about Scotty's kinfolk here in Toe River Valley.
Yeah. There's more of them, too. You know what? There's more of them than cones on a pine tree.
That's what I was given to understand. Well, I had the idea then you just sort of married into North Carolina.
Nope, she's a native, but it didn't take. Like she said, her folks moved away to West Virginia when she's just about 6 years old.
Now, 6 months old, honey.
6 months?
Oh, really?
Sure. You see, they were originally from that part of the country, and my dad always did like to move around a lot, so I just happened along while they were in North Carolina.
Lucky for you.
Oh, I don't know. Shucks, North Carolina folks are nice, but there's nice folks all over this country. How about that, Jack?
I'll have to agree with you there, Luther.
Where do you stem from, Jack?
Well, Scotty, I'm a southerner, too. South Dakota.
Gee, that's quite a change from this part of the country, I'd say.
It's just about as flat as this country is rugged.
Oh, well, you know, I don't think it really matters about the geography of a place. It's the friendly folks who are your neighbors who count wherever you are.
You're getting to be quite a philosopher, Lily.
Well, I don't know about that, but I do appreciate good neighbors. You know, my Uncle Carl was that way, a good neighbor. He taught me to play a guitar. And where did you learn, Scotty Wiseman?
From Uncle Honey Waits, and he can still pick a mean 5-string banjo at 90 years old.
Yeah, but he does it left-handed.
Say, did you come from a musical family, Lou?
Oh, sure I did. When I was just a little old teeny young, and my mother used to sing me to sleep, you know, and then as I grew older, she taught me lots and lots of old mountain songs.
Which she probably learned in North Carolina.
Oh, is that so? Honest to Pete. When my mother was a little girl in Elizabeth, West Virginia, she learned those songs at her mother's knee. I'll admit there's some mighty pretty music comes out of these Carolina mountains, but, honey, it isn't the only place where folks can sing and play, you know.
Well, I just always claim to do a little better around here.
Well, honest, Scotty Wiseman, you make me to blame. Just because you got me down here in a cluster of your kinfolks, you seem to think that there's no other people on earth. Well, you're getting just like your Uncle Ben, who thinks if people aren't Wisemans, why, they're just no count at all.
Well, one thing we always claim from my kinfolks, there ain't never been one of them hung.
Ha ha.
Well, sir, I guess in-laws are in-laws, no matter where you be. But just to show that Lulabelle and Scotty's little argument didn't mean a thing, listen to them sing one of their loveliest songs, Twilight is Stealing, right after we hear from your friend back home.
Twilight is stealing over the sea. Shadows are falling dark on the leaves. Born on the night wind, voices of yore come from a far-off shore. Far away beyond the starlit sky, where the love light never, never dies, gleameth a mansion filled with delight, sweet, happy home so bright. Come in the twilight, come to me, bring
anybody who can sing like that together will never have a very serious argument about anything.
Not unless I don't get started on the chores. We got to be getting along.
Oh, gee, Willikers, that's right. See you right soon, folks. When it's morning in the Blue Ridge, here beside the lonesome pine. Yes, it's morning in the Blue Ridge, and deep within this heart of mine.
Want all you good friends to join your favorite sweethearts of the airways, Lula Bell and Scotty and their Blue Ridge Riders again real soon. Now you will, won't you? This is Jack Stillwell inviting you on their behalf to join them for Breakfast in the Blue Ridge.